Do you have an aging narcissistic mother, an old narcissistic mother? If you do, you have my sympathy, because usually narcissistic mothers do not get easier to deal with as they age. In this video, I want to share with you 6 aspects of this, which is of struggles that you may experience when you have an aging narcissistic mother. So welcome to my channel where I focus on the experience of having a narcissistic mother, both as a child growing up and as an adult survivor, and also what kind of effects this has on you. So my name is Åse Wegerif. I have personal experience of this, and I'm also a registered counselor, helping people in my private practice one-on-one, and I'm really excited to be here on YouTube and reaching out to more people, and my channel is growing. I really appreciate all subscriptions and comments and likes that I get, because that really does mean that what I do matters and that it resonates with other people's experience, and yeah, I love it. And so please consider subscribing or liking or commenting if this resonates with you too. So the first thing is that you may be experiencing that she's getting more toxic, more difficult, despite how bad it's been, and thinking that surely this is just awful. And then you realize that she's actually, it's increasing. Is it really possible? But yes, it is, because as she's aging, she hasn't ever really been able to develop any emotional depth and connections and true, authentic relationships. Just the kind of, everything's been through that hidden narcissistic side of her and the acting that she's been doing. So she may have filled her life with using people, with a lot of outer or more materialistic things, if she had the means to do that. So that may have been her focus. But the thing is, if you value your beauty, your the way you dress, the external facade, it's going to smolder and fall apart as you age. And when that is where you're invested in, then that is going to become a real crisis. And instead of her actually learning anything from this and going inside and feeling her feelings, she carries on acting them out in the relationship to you as her child. And so this is all coming crashing down on her, and that's why she's can very often become even harder, even more toxic, more difficult, and pressing on your buttons even harder. So the second aspect that might be quite difficult now is that you may be almost the only one that she has left in her life, or one of the few, and you may be feeling this burden as she's aging and getting older and having more needs. Then it weighs heavier on you and heavier, and she may not have maybe she has a codependent partner, husband, but your father maybe, but a lot of people have left because she may have had a lot of people around her, contacts, connections that she got a lot from, but they weren't deeper connections. They weren't there to stay. And people have also left her because they've got tired, they maybe experienced being used by her, they've set boundaries, they've removed themselves from her life. So And also, she was never really interested in anyone except for herself. There was no genuine interest. So there wasn't anything to build any true relationship on, a mutual relationship. So that's why there aren't many relationships left. So that is a heavy burden on you to face. So the third aspect, which is hard for you to deal with, is that she defines reality and she's relating to her definition of the reality and not the reality itself, which means that as she's getting older, weaker, frailer, developing more needs, and becoming more vulnerable, instead of actually aging, I would say, maturely and owning it and being real about it and having a dialogue with it, that's not possible here. She's denying it. She doesn't want to talk about it and make it a reality. So she's living more and more in an existence which doesn't match the reality that you can see. So, and you can't talk to her about it either because she doesn't acknowledge it. So it just becomes very difficult to deal with her at all because you can see how distorted her reality is. The fourth difficult aspect I want to bring up is that she, who was your mother, who was supposed to care about you, love you, protect you, help you develop a good strong relationship with yourself, she did none of those things for you. She didn't want to know about your needs and feelings. It was just a burden to her. Now we are on the other side of it, where she's in fact needing more and more from you, which is maybe bringing up a lot of your own woundings around this much more to the surface. So that can be really hard for you to deal with. Your own feelings of the child inside that didn't, that experienced all this trauma. And on top of that, she's now trying to get you into the role of carrying on the childhood, having a re-go of it, and using you and squeezing out of you all the care that she can get at the same time as she's abusing you. So it's almost so difficult that I don't know how to put the words exactly on this, because this is something we can talk about in so many different aspects, which causes so much inner conflict. So the fifth aspect that's really difficult in this situation is that at the end of the day, it's down to you and you alone, and it's a real heavy burden to carry, that you have to draw a line here with her. You have to protect your sanity, your quality of life, and your own health. You are the one who has to decide how much you're willing to give to her now. You've basically lived your whole childhood and a lot of your adulthood trying to untangle yourself from this, and she's been a shadow in your life and casting the shadow over all of your family relationships. And how much are you going to let her take from you as an adult? Because she can live for many years. So that is the difficult situation, and that is not an easy thing to make a decision on. There's a lot of guilt here. There's a lot of different feelings, and there's a lot of things to think about. And also there may be your own children and their relationship with their grandparents, and how much have you informed them, and yeah, there can be so many different things going on here. But But if you don't set any boundaries with her, then she will take your life and your health and your relationships that are working, and in her old age she may destroy this for you. So it's something that goes really against, if she's in real dire straits, it's something that is just heartbreaking and really, really goes against one's natural empathy and wanting to be there for the people that are the closest to us. But with a narcissistic mother, this is just such a major conflict that you get to sit in the middle of again. So the last aspect I want to bring up right now is that can be really difficult to deal with, is that she will use and weaponize whatever she has that is something that you care about. And for a lot of people, after putting up with so much from her, a whole lifetime of it, it's natural to feel that at least one is going to get inheritance, or, you know, when she dies there will be something good coming your way. And as a narcissistic mother, maybe, well, it's different for everyone of course, but maybe she has the means, maybe she is well off. And for a lot of children of narcissistic mothers, life has been a struggle of getting out of this abuse and trauma. So there may have you may find yourself in a situation where you are in need of things financially, and if you are in that situation and has got the means, then that means that she has a way of controlling you and has power over you. And her, instead of this being a very nice thing, that it's a way of a mother to be able to support, to give you a gift, to do something good for you, so that you can have good memories of her, that you can be really grateful for that she was there for you. In the case of a narcissistic mother, if you are in need and she has the means to help you with that need, then it's not going most likely to be that way, because she has a weapon in her hands where she can try to control you. So then it becomes up to you. What is the most important to you? You may have to end up choosing between sacrificing your sanity or sacrificing financially, or and keeping your freedom. So these are like really deep things we're talking about, which can come up when you have a narcissistic mother that's aging. Yeah, so I want to say to you that I hope that this has been helpful, and I hope that having this really difficult experience is something that I know from myself, and I know from other people I help and so on, people I work with, that having one's feelings validated is such a tremendous relief. Something so simple yet so significant, and especially in this case where other people don't really know what you're up against, and even in the family you might be completely alone in this. So I hope that this has validated some of your experience, and if you have any comments, please, and if you feel okay about writing them, then please do. And if you find that this has been really helpful, then please consider subscribing, liking, or commenting, and because then you will get notification of the new videos that are coming. And I hope to see you again, and I wish you all the best.